Hello students, the purpose of this screencast is to show you how to install certain Chrome extensions, and specifically I will show you how to install Note Anywhere, Super Simple Highlighter, and Weava. After showing you how to install these Chrome extensions, I will show you how to use Note Anywhere, how to use Super Simple Highlighter, and how to use Weava. To get to the Chrome Web Store, go to a new tab and click on the apps icon. Now if you're working from a Chromebook, it's going to be a little bit different, but basically you want to get to the web store. If you want the direct web address for the web store, you would go to chrome.google.com/webstore, and that will redirect you to this site right here. So this is a site you go to for any apps or Chrome extensions that you want to install. So the first Chrome extension we're going to install is called Note Anywhere. This is what it looks like. Because I do not have the extension yet, there's a blue button here that says Add to Chrome. I'll click on that and then click Add Extension. I'll see the extension come up here. Sometimes the first time you want to use an extension, you might have to refresh your browser by clicking on this circle with the arrow, but let's go ahead and install our other two extensions as well. So the next one was Super Simple Highlighter, and this is what it looks like. So I'll add to Chrome, click Add Extension, and I'll see it come up right here. And the last one is Weava Highlighter. And the one that it looks like is right here. Okay, it's the blue one. Click Add to Chrome, Add Extension. And now I have my three new extensions right here. So the first Chrome extension I'm going to show you is Note Anywhere. So if I'm on a website reading along and I wanted to put a post-it note on this website to interact with my text, I would click on the Note Anywhere extension, and I can move that post-it note wherever I'd like and take my notes here. I can continue reading. That post-it note will stay there. So even if I close out of this website and then go back to it later, my note will still be there in exactly the same place that I had placed it, and Note Anywhere tells me that I have one sticky on this website. If I go to a new page, notice that this becomes a 0 because on this particular website I have 0 post-its. Now if you wanted to see where all of your post-its were at, do a two-finger click on your trackpad and go to Options. Here you can see your notes summary, and I can see the different websites that I have post-its on, and I can see how many post-its I have on each website. In Settings, I can change the color of my post-it notes. Now, if you're using the CPM ebook, Note Anywhere works a little bit differently. So here, if I click on the Chrome extension Note Anywhere and place my post-it note here, the post-it note does not stay in that one location. As I scroll through the text, that note stays right here. Now, a benefit to this is that it is almost like having a notepad next to you as you work through your text. So if you wanted to take notes on section 1-3 or question 1-3, you can take your notes here. Then as you scroll further down, maybe you wanted to make some notes about 1-8, so you can say 1-8 and take additional notes. But again, it doesn't work like it does on other websites where the post-it notes stays in the same location. The next Chrome extension I want to show you is Super Simple Highlighter. So the way that Super Simple Highlighter works is when you're in your text, and this can be a generic website or it could be the CPM textbook, you highlight the text that you want to highlight and you do a two-finger click on your trackpad and select Super Simple Highlighter and go down to whichever color you want your highlighter to be. So here I selected green, so my text is highlighted green. That highlighting will stay there even when you move off of that text and then return back to it. So if you want just a simple highlighter, Super Simple Highlighter is the way to go. But there is another advantage to Super Simple Highlighter. So when I click on Super Simple Highlighter extension up here, it shows me a list of the different texts that I highlighted. And there are different filters that I can use to find the text that I've highlighted. But most importantly, I wanted to show you this option. The Say option will actually read the text that I highlighted. So that's an advantage to Super Simple Highlighter. And again, that works on any website. I could go here to purplemath.com, highlight this. Again, I would highlight it with my trackpad, do a two-finger click, go to Super Simple Highlighter, and then select the color that I want to highlight my text. When I come up here, I see the highlighting, click Say, and again that highlighting stays with the text even when I leave this web page and then return to it later. Now the last Chrome extension that I want to demonstrate for you is Weava. So if you notice on Weava, you have different collections. So my collection is the default, but you can add additional collections, let's say by content area, or you can do it by topic within that content area. So let's say for math, if I wanted to do it under math, I wanted a section that was called polynomials. I'll edit that. And maybe I have another one that's called midpoint. So here, I am currently reading about midpoint. So before I even move forward with this, I'm going to change my collection to the midpoint collection. So that way, as I'm reading and I highlight text, the highlightings will automatically go into my midpoint collection, as you see here. So I highlighted my text, and I can choose a highlight color that I want. Again, I'll continue to highlight, maybe use a different color. It's a good idea to know what each color means for you. Now, you can also click on the highlighting and take an additional note as you read through your text. And again, even when you leave this website and then come back to it, your highlightings will still be there, and so will any notes that you took. And with Weava, you can see what notes you took. So here I'm in my midpoint collection, and I can see everything that I've highlighted, and I can also see what notes I took with those highlightings. Okay, so we have covered how to install Chrome extensions, how to use Note Anywhere, Super Simple Highlighter, and Weava. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.